Hi guys, I'm Shmee, hello and welcome back to the channel where today I'm meeting up with Nico Leonard van der Horst, otherwise known as the watch expert, to get his reaction to driving my AMG GT Black Series. Now believe it or not, despite having met back over at home before, we've never managed to put something together properly until we happened to both be out here at the same time in Orange County, California, out in the sunshine with the palm trees and with my UK right-hand drive car, which is a little bit unusual out here, but Nico is a man who likes his cars. We're going to be finding out about some of the cars in his collection. We're going to be talking watches a little bit as well, and we're going to be getting his thoughts on driving this beast, this absolute monster from my collection, the 850 horsepower GT Black, a car that I've done many miles with. He should be out any moment now. We'll have a quick catch up, get straight into the thick of things, and go find out what he thinks of this. Here we are, the legend himself. How you doing?
Thank you. You're calling me a legend. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Bit in a rush, but I'm doing all right.
You've got a flight to catch, but before your flight to catch, we're going out in this. But we need to talk cars. We need to talk everything cars.
I am really looking forward to this, you know. Ever since I've seen you having that car, I was like, I really want to drive that.
You've got a few nice toys. What are you driving at the moment?
At the moment, you want to see that? That is horrible.
Rental Mustang.
Rental Mustang. We'll not talk about that.
I mean at home. I mean back at home.
G63. Absolute incredible car with the upgraded 600 horse. Love that car, really. My missus drives it now, though.
Yeah, so you've lost it. You're not getting it back.
That's it. New Defender, which I really enjoy. Okay. It's a really soft drive. I just became a dad, so
yeah. Congratulations, of course.
Thank you. So we had to have big cars that protect the wee one.
And silly cars like this go out the window. You do have some silly cars, though.
Yeah, just a few. But you know what? I'm just getting into the car game. Yeah. Basically, because like I never thought it would be possible for me to even consider driving a supercar or even like a car like a Porsche. Yeah. Like that was never even a possibility, or even that I thought it would be a possibility. And like now it's like it's so surreal. Like still, cool. I'm just looking forward to going home and drive my A12, and yeah, it's crazy. Like,
which is one of the best cars in the world. It's actually, the A12 is actually quite similar in many ways to this engine layout, setup, how it feels to actually drive. But
you know all the technical part, right? I'm a watch expert.
Yeah,
you're the car expert.
Well, today we're going to find out how the watch expert reacts to the GT Black Series. You've probably never driven a right-hand drive car in the US, though. No,
but I have driven a right-handed car in the Netherlands, which is the same. Yeah. Which is identical. Because I drove all through Europe. I drove my A12 to south of Spain. I drove my A12 to Monaco, all on separate trips. That's cool. So I've put about 30,000 miles on my A12.
You've done 30k miles in an A12?
Yeah, in 2 years.
Legend.
Yes. Yes, in nearly 2 years. Nearly 2 years.
That is epic. Yeah. You must have done like about the most miles of anybody in an A12.
Probably. If I want to sell the A12,
good luck.
Then yeah, good luck. Who wants that? To be fair, I've never had an issue with the A12. I've never had an issue.
Well, most of these cars, not necessarily a Mercedes because they are reliable out the box anyway, but the Italians, the Brits, the more you drive the British cars, I mean, like McLaren,
they're reliable.
The more you drive them, the better these things are. Like,
I have a story about some McLarens.
Okay, that's on for another day. I think we all have a story about some McLarens. That's quite normal. But talking about miles, we're going to get in here. Let me hop in first. It's a beautiful day here in Orange County.
I love this place. It's
lovely, isn't it? And then we're going to get you behind the wheel because I want to know your impressions of driving this car.
Yes.
Should we do it? Should we hop
100%,
in?
100%.
Let's go.
Welcome. Oh, proper bucket seats. Proper bucket seats. Unbelievable.
Squeeze.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm not used to Mercedes having these.
Yeah, normally soft seats, no lightweight door cards.
Exactly.
Track car.
More
power than the 812.
I recently got a track car, you know.
Like a proper track car?
I don't know.
Like a tracked version of a supercar?
Yeah, exactly. Performante.
Oh, you got a Performante? I didn't know you had a Performante. How did I not know that you have a Performante? So you got a Ferrari, a Lambo, a Porsche.
I don't really post that stuff on Instagram, you know.
Fair. Keep it to the watches. We'll need to talk about watches. And at some point, you've got to come and evaluate my watch collection.
Exactly.
My army of moon swatches.
Exactly. You have the full collection of moon swatches anyway.
To match the cars. Yellow to match the solar beam of the car.
Is that now the only thing you're really wearing?
No, I wear a whole lot of different watches.
What is your most favorite brand?
I mean, the watch I have the most of are swatches. I have hundreds of swatches.
Yeah, of course.
For many years, I've been wearing my Rolex Daytona. I've got an Oyster Perpetual I've been wearing a few times.
Nice.
Got a couple of others that I might not have ever shown, so...
All right. Let her have it. Let her have it. I'm looking forward to that.
At some point, you have to come and check out the whole lot. Recently, I've been wearing the Aventi Wraith a little bit. All sorts of different things. Roundabout in America, by the way. There's a roundabout.
Yeah, that's like, you rarely see a roundabout.
Yeah,
but I don't feel I'm actually in America when we're here. I don't. What is the place called?
Orange County. This city is Costa Mesa.
Aye, that was it. That was it.
Obviously, we get the good old turn right on the red. That's I
love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. Can you do one favor for me? Oh, the tires are not warm yet. I love it.
The tires are not warm yet.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe we won't.
Can you do me one big favor?
What's that?
Switch off that auto stop. That is.
We can do it a better way. Press that. We've got individual mode. Individual mode is set up to be like no stop start, more noise, more of that.
That's what we want. That's what we want, son. That's what we want.
But a car like this will never sound as good as either of your cars, because you've got an NAV12 in the 812, you've got an NAV10 in the Performante.
Yeah.
Like two of the best engines that have been known to mankind.
Exactly.
And here am I trying to pretend that
it's different, right? It's different because I love. To give you an idea, my G63, and I'm bringing it to Brabus next week.
Really?
Yeah, Constantine. Cool. Have you ever met Constantine?
Yeah, of course, many times.
What a legend.
Yeah, nice guy.
He bought a watch. He bought you know my world timer, my enamel, my cloisonné enamel, my 5231. No?
I don't know watches like you know watches.
You know cars.
I can throw car stats out like you can throw watch stats out. But I don't. What?
Incredible Patek Philippe, right?
Yeah.
What, like, just insane. And I'm delivering that watch. But also we're going to do something with my car because I always wanted to do something with Brabus. Anyway, when I got the G63 delivered, but at the time when I got it delivered, there were all these big lead times, etc.
Yeah.
And luckily that's now a bit stable.
Yeah,
and
car market's been car market and watch market have both been wild.
And how brilliant is it? How brilliant is it?
I mean, it creates a lot of intrigue and everything. But so wait, let me just get this right quickly. Constantine's got a watch from you, and you're doing the G63 with him. No, I got my G63 from Mercedes, and whenever. I love it! I love it, son. Make some noise, be chavvy. I love it. Terrorize Orange County. Oh. Normally done by DDE. This is what I love about this. This is just emotion. This is emotion. I love it. Absolutely love it. I tell you what though, I'm not going to lie, it is louder in the car than out because we do have some speakers playing sound. Yeah? Oh, modern cars. That is embarrassing. It is, isn't it? It's you know what I love about American cars? They don't do these filters and stuff. No, they're just loud. They're just really loud. It's why I bought my Shelby, which you're going to have to drive at some point to see what a real Mustang is like. When you imported that car, did you not have to modify that into UK specifications? Yeah, but there's a switch for quiet mode. All right. You put it in quiet mode, get it registered, and then put it back in track mode. Fair enough. I remember I was driving, what do you call that BMW thing that looks like it is something but it's not? No offense. What do you call that BMW? The BMW that looks like something. BMW tried to build a supercar or something, or whatever. No. Is that the Bond car? No. No, the M1? No, what do you call that thing? The electric thing. Oh, the i8. Mate. Okay. Yeah, okay. Right? whatever. All 300 and something horsepower. Oh, mate. I thought that was the daddy, right? Yeah. Honestly, because of the doors, obviously. Yeah. And then I stepped in the car, and then the guy was explaining, and the noise, it's a 3-cylinder engine, right? Yep. So he was like, a 3-cylinder engine. I'm like, how does it make that noise then? He's like, no, that's not real. I'm like, that's what? Speakers. That is real though. That is real though. That's some petrol in the exhaust going bang, bang, bang. It's slightly computer generated. So we were talking about watches and cars because I find watches and cars fascinating, and the last couple of years of watches and cars have been fascinating because they're both things that have been in super high demand, super limited supply, and obviously your world's been very in that because that has been the core of your business before you got into YouTube and all of this stuff. It must be really interesting to see how many more people have become interested in this stuff. And
I think the watch world was miles behind the car scene in any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
And this is just so cool to be on the front foot and be part of an industry becoming way more mainstream.
Yeah.
And that is just so cool. Like, the car scene was always cool, right? But the watch scene was never really cool.
Not in the same way. I've dabbled a little bit on my Swatch 150 channel trying to talk watches, but in a very amateur way. But I find it fascinating. Obviously, I've been watching your videos for a while now since.
Appreciate that. Are you watching the ads? Ads? Are you watching the ads? Oh no, yes, premium. Oh yeah, of course.
I'll try, guys.
Next time, click on them. Buy something as well, will you?
But I find it fascinating because obviously you do a lot of research into watches that celebrities are wearing, reacting to their collections, talking about this kind of thing. I find it super interesting because I've been trying to learn, because I think your approach to watches and what you know about watches is quite similar, as we were saying, to what I know about cars. Like, all of the details. You see something, you know immediately what it is, whether it's real, whether it's fake, what details it is, probably like what year it is, what everything about it.
It's because it's our passion. It's my love. Yeah. It's the only thing I know.
Were you always watch mad before you worked in watches?
Yeah.
Like, that was there.
Yeah. I was fixing watches. That's how I started. Like, fixing watches, repairing stuff. Sometimes without any good results. I'm not gonna lie, right? But that's why I started at a very young age. Yeah. Right. And like, I loved cars as well as a kid, but like playing with toy cars and all sorts of things. And you know what my dream car was as a kid, by the way? Dodge Viper.
Dodge Viper.
So so cars was always on the scene as well, right?
Yeah.
But the watch game is just that's all. Like, I'm just fascinated with the engineering. The fact that this is a mechanical movement, right? This is a bad example because although it is a mechanical movement, the case is significantly bigger and like.
Yeah. But so what are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing the new Skydweller. I'm wearing the new Skydweller. Unbelievable watch, the most complicated Rolex has ever produced. It's actually an annual calendar, and it shows the month, the day, and it shows the date and the time. And you have also the second time zone. This is for me very, very handy because I work 24/7, right? So I was working at 3. I texted you, let's meet at 7 or whatever.
Very quickly, you can tell we're in one of the most expensive parts of the US. We're surrounded by a ton of private jets. No, this is just one collector collecting private jets. But for me, having a GMT function is important because I need to know what time it is at home when a few of my companies are opening up at certain times and stuff like that. So I need to be engaged there. So I need to know what's going on. So this is why this watch is absolutely mega, and I think the perfect watch when you travel. Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely.
Good reason for it. Do you have like a favorite ever watch in the world?
Yes.
Like an absolute number one?
Yes. Yeah, my absolute number one is the watch that I own. It's my first ever vintage Daytona. That's a 6265. Full, all original, no, like, not restored. This is actually quite different with this is actually a point where the watch world is completely different with the car world, right?
Yeah.
A car is always important to be fully restored and etc., right?
Yeah.
When a watch is restored, that
kind of ruins it.
That ruins it. Right?
Well, some people do feel that way with a car. Some people love a completely unrestored car, but that's normally because then they get to restore it.
But it is more accepted in the car world.
Definitely more accepted.
So what my biggest goal is, definitely for the next 2 years, is to educate people properly. That way, it's not bad. Like, there shouldn't be that barrier.
Yeah.
Like a vintage watch which is 60 years old, that watch should be restored. I like it. That watch should be restored. That watch deserves to be restored. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And so this is to preserve these watches for next generation.
I think, if it's all right with you, we should have a little bit of a swap around.
I like it. I like it.
Random parking lot somewhere.
You know these guys, no?
Nope. But thank you for letting me come through your parking area. Yeah, we just pull up here. Hopefully nobody needs to head out right now.
Do you know the way and where to go?
I do know the way.
All right, because I have no clue.
I spend a fair bit of time around here. Alrighty, let's swap around.
I see this car doesn't have memory.
Right-hand drive in the US.
Love it.
This is the way you always have that temptation to sit, like position it where you should be in America.
In the UK, it's actually, or the other way around is actually really easy, because when you drive, so when the steering wheel is on the left hand, right, it's actually really easy. You're driving. The only thing you're looking at is the line on the road on the left.
Yep. Whereas here you do that and you end up...
Yeah, you end up on the curb.
Do you know what? So to anybody watching, people ask me all the time about going between right-hand drive and left-hand drive, because I own 4 left-hand drive cars. I drive right-hand drive cars in Europe and America, left-hand drive cars in the UK, so both ways around in both places, all the different combinations. And one of the things I always see with other people who aren't used to a right-hand drive car is that they position themselves where they would have been. But because they were on the left side and they're now on the right side, it means that the left side of the car will cross over the line until you hit out here those really aggressive like cat's eyes in the road, and it's just constant bang, 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 driving down.
That would do my head in. The question for you, right? I have a A12 GTS coming, right? And most probably as well, I may not confirm because we may know the same people, maybe a comp, right? So a friend of mine says,
now I'm jealous, by the way.
Right? A friend of mine says you need to ask if you can order that car with the steering wheel on the left. What do you think?
Gosh. So if you want to resell it down the line, if you eventually want that car to find a new home, obviously if it's left, there's a bigger global market for it. Like, I won't lie, I bought my Zenvo recently left-hand drive. For the same reason, because I know I'll do a lot of trips with it abroad, and if I want to sell it one day, I need a left-hand drive car. Right-hand drive shrinks your market so much.
It's Japan, was it Australia, UK?
A couple more Far Eastern countries, India, Hong Kong, but it's a really, really small list. It's one of those, if you can order it left, it's not a bad thing, but then if you order it left, the dealer probably knows you want to sell it because you're ordering it left.
No, I'm not the type of guy that buy.
No, not to flip it, but
not to flip it. Absolutely not. My A12, I was probably at the height of the market, 100 grand up, right? And I don't want to sell it. This is my car. You see what I mean?
I get you.
It's the same with watches.
When you've driven it that much, or if you've worn a watch that much, you feel so attached to it, and you...
That's my car. She has a name.
Literally. Do cars have names? Do they actually have names?
Two of them have, One of them will have to be bleeped out.
Oh no.
Can I say it?
You can say it.
On wheels. Because it's it was a joke.
I get that.
It wasn't even my joke. It was a good joke at the time. Listen, as a Dutch guy, okay, you're I'll not rattle too much, but it's actually funny as a Dutch guy.
Well, nobody knows what you just said.
Okay, good, very good.
So long as I've remembered.
Very good.
When I edit this later.
If you ever want to hold it, it's a wee old. It's funny. I bought my first car back. I saw it on the license plate.
Oh, really?
So I bought my old Ford Fiesta.
Cool.
It's red. It's faded red. It's completely faded red. Right.
Love it. Love it.
And we smoke cigars in it for the crack. Right.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like literally.
Fair enough. That's cool. I love owning your old car back, because I bought my old car back. Although it was involved in an accident, it got written off and it became a lump of metal. But I own the lump of metal.
Oh, you own the lump of metal.
I have the cube, the insurance write-off cube.
There she is.
There we go.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Boys and toys.
I like it.
Boys and toys is what it's all about.
If that was the A12, I would have had planked her and sideways her. Like she would have been sliding for the crack.
People have a habit of doing that with A12s. Do you remember that really famous video of the car in London? Goes onto a bridge.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Like A12s just, I mean, it's a lot of power all to the back. There's no weight at the back because the engine's at the front. It just gets squirmy and goes everywhere. And
I started learning how to control that.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good fun. It keeps you on the edge. It's emotion, right?
It is.
It's what makes it more interesting. And I think it's the same, again, a watch cars parallel is that the the emotive side is even more important than what the practicality of it. You know, something like a Swatch or a God tier watch. It's the way to go for something that just works, tells the time, does the job. Exactly. But it's about the craftsmanship, the details, the extra attention.
You know what the thing is with the A12, right? Whenever I picked her up for the first time, that car is what you said, but it's pure passion, right?
Yeah.
But you really need to learn how to drive that. Driving the car itself, easy, right? The easiest car to drive. But whenever you open her up, that's when things start to become
and you know
complicated.
the comp will be even more than that.
Yeah.
The comp is even crazier.
But like I have her drifted. I literally
gonna turn left.
Yeah. I literally have a plot of tarmac at my house, in front of my house, what we use for drifting. Like literally.
That's not bad.
So we use MX-5 for that, right? So not the A12, right?
Yeah.
We use MX-5 for that. Yeah, but I do it sometimes. But it's just whenever Michelin was able to give me tires, it was good fun, right? Now it's not good fun anymore.
I hear you. It's not fun. I just had to just picked up a set of tires for my SF90, a set of winter tires, and it was over £2,000 for the set of tires. And I'm like, these things got expensive fast.
What do you think of the SF90?
I love it because I daily drive it when I'm at home. Use it all the time. It's super smooth.
I saw it. Yes, there's an i8. You wee scrubber, ye!
Are we chasing him down?
You wee scrubber, ye!
The thing with the SF90 is it's a great road car. It's not like a brutal track car like the Puff is, or the STO, or even the Comp, or the. We literally chasing the.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, who are these guys, and why are they literally following me?
I just want to get my insecurities out of the way. Whoa, we're in a hotel. Never mind.
Wrong.
That's gone wrong very quickly.
We've turned into a driveway.
Right.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. Just go in and reverse out.
Is this a parking?
No. Shall we just reverse out?
I think we should
just reverse out. That's it.
You can't drive. No, you can't do that because it's a one-way road. You've got to literally reverse all the way out.
All right, no worries. Pull it up. Luckily, there's enough visibility in this car.
Winkers.
Oh yeah, winkers.
No, I've done it.
Do you actually do that normally? Never done that. Reverse.
Well, here because there's somebody coming up behind us.
Yeah.
Why don't you go round? There's an empty lane to the left. Come round.
Come on.
They do that here. I don't understand it. Why doesn't he use his initiative to just go round? Why does he come up behind when there are two lanes? Why does he now move to the right lane? There's no difference between those two lanes. You can tell what I think about driving here, can't you?
Yeah. Brilliant. Right. Let me double check.
There's nobody coming now.
Oh, that's good.
And we've got a green light, so we can go up here. We're good.
Exactly. Can I open her up?
Yeah.
Can I properly open her up?
You can
scare living life out of you.
You can try.
Nah, how about the blinkers? I really like this, I really like this.
It's a great car. It's a really, really good car. Nice.
That's fun to drive. That is really fun to drive.
I guess it's a bit like yours. It kind of wakes up when you're on it a bit more.
Aye.
When you get a little bit more lively. We should probably do a UE up here.
Yeah.
We kind of gone around in a weird circle.
Sorry, my fault. My fault.
Nah, it's all good.
Told you.
Fun and games. We got obsessed with follow. Oh wait! Red light. You're not allowed to do that. Get back.
No one knows. No one knows. There's no traffic.
Now it's a green light. Now it's a green light.
I told you. I told you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Love it. It's all gone so wrong so quickly.
That's what happens when you give the keys to me,
So I had to call out every traffic light colour. It's Squid Games. Green light, red light.
Exactly, please. And I will still ignore it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, it's orange.
Orange light. Red light.
I love this, mate. What a car. Honestly, brilliant. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You're driving it. Yeah.
Appreciate that. Giving me the opportunity to drive this, that's unreal.
No, it's awesome.
Normally people wouldn't allow me to drive anything because they know I'm a lunatic. I'm joking, mate. I'm joking.
Am I going to regret it? No.
I've not wrecked a car yet. in 2023. In 2023.
Please don't wreck one now. Thanks for driving.
Thank you for allowing me to drive, because not many people allow. No, genuinely, mate. I do mad stuff with cars, and I get a bit infected, of course, with the boys at DDE. But I mean, a bit. It's I love this. I don't know much about cars. I drive what I like, and I'm learning how to drive, not normal, but like drifting and stuff like that. I'm just doing more crazy stuff, and I really enjoy that. I enjoyed this drive. It's an incredible car, mate. Unbelievable.
That was awesome.
That was
good
class,
fun.
mate. That was class. Absolutely love this car, mate.
Enjoyed the drive. Enjoyed you getting behind the wheel. Because like I said, I've been watching your stuff for a while. But congrats on your newborn. Congrats on 1 million subscribers.
Appreciate that, mate.
Congrats on
that.
Everything with business, Pride Pinion, the whole lot. It's all really exciting. We met at the Good Festival of Speed, right?
Yes, finally. That was the first time we met.
We've been talking for a while.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. It was at the Lamborghini stand.
It was at the Lamborghini
remember
stand.
my comment, I'll never own a Lamborghini? I actually said that.
That didn't last long.
No, that didn't last long. No.
Dude, I know. Here we are. If anybody isn't following or subscribed to your channel, head over now.
Thank you.
This has been awesome. Thanks
Appreciate
for
that,
taking
mate.
me out for a drive. And yeah, love it. It's all going on here. Nico's rolling out in his rental Mustang. But that's not the only noise. We've just had the very loud startup of the DDE SVJ. Damon and Dave are around here as well. They're off. Not sure exactly what the plans are, but that's been a whole lot of fun, to be honest, to head out with Nico in this. We've been talking for a long time about trying to meet up and shoot a little video together, but to get the reaction of the watch expert driving in the GT Black Series out here in Orange County, California. Well, an alarm just got set off, which is when you know what's coming. Dave rocking the Aventador S. See you later. Damon giving chase in the SVJ. See you later, Damon. Making all of the noise. Not subtle. Not subtle at all. Alarm's still going off. Finally, the alarms have stopped. The DDE guys are not subtle, but I don't think you needed me to tell you that. It's been great to catch up with Nico though, at long last to shoot something together, to get him behind the wheel of one of the favourite of my cars. I've done so many miles with the GT Black Series out here, and there are going to be so many more miles ahead of it as well. As I said, do go check out Nico's channel if you're interested in the world of watches, reacting to watch collections of celebrities, footballers, musicians, you name it, YouTubers, and plenty more. And hopefully at some point, we'll be able to dive more into my watch collection as well. So stay tuned for that down the line. For now, that is all. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.